Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing all well today. Glad to be back. Making videos again, and sorry for the 2-week break about that. Just wasn't feeling too well, but feeling a lot better now. And yeah, let's talk about albums. So today's an album that I will introduce to you guys, and it's a band that I got into last year, kind of. Well, I got reintroduced to them because I knew who they were, because I listened like during 2015, 2016, I was like heavily like into all Britpop, all British artists, like Blur, Oasis, Pulp, Suede, just all the British bands you could think of. I was like really into them, and like Blur and Oasis would always talk about bands they got like influenced by, so they would always talk about people like The Jam, New Order, Joy Division, who else? Stone Roses, a bunch of those people. So I decided to check them out, and I still, after checking them out, there's people that I like from them, like The Jam. I'm into them a lot. I'll be talking about them soon. Stone Roses I recently got into this year, so have to check their stuff out. And then Joy Division, I love Joy Division, and New Order as well. So today is gonna be an album, and it's what am I trying to say? So the band that I'm trying to introduce to you guys is New Order. This is just a single, there's only about 2 songs here. Side A has Ceremony, and then side B has In a Lonely Place. And I don't know too much about the history, but I believe Joy Division was like, I think they were done making albums because Ian Curtis, their main singer, like committed suicide, so they stopped making music after he like died. They stopped doing Joy Division, and they decided to make another band called New Order, and this is them. And if you're wondering, the single for New Order, this was released in 1981, I believe. I think it says, yeah, 1981. And Ceremony was a song that Joy Division, I think Ian Curtis wrote the lyrics to it, and In a Lonely Place, I don't know who wrote them. I think it was Ian Curtis, but yeah, so they decided that they would re-record it and put this as their single, and I am in love with it. I found out about this song by another band called Radiohead. You guys probably know who they are because they're really famous. They're a really famous British band, but yeah, they were doing a cover of it. I don't remember where. I found it on YouTube, and I really wanted to know who the artist was, so it was New Order, and I decided to buy this album, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's pretty simple, like not too much artwork going on, but it still stands out. Like, yeah, just nothing, it's just plain white, and then in the sleeve is the vinyl. That's the label right there. You got Ceremony, side A, and then side B, In a Lonely Place. Ceremony has to be my favorite single, but In a Lonely Place is an alright song for me, but I always, every time I pick up this song, I always go to side A, Ceremony, because there's something so beautiful about that track. I love the way the guitar sounds, and how I don't know who sings it, but like you can't really hear what they're saying. It's kind of like their vocals are buried, but it sounds really amazing. And this was a song that I recently decided to like play on guitar, electric guitar. And if you guys are into guitar, you'll definitely want to, every time you hear this song, you always want to listen. You always want to figure out how to play the song on guitar. So after hearing this track and seeing how Radiohead performed it live, I really want to learn how to play a song on guitar. And it only took me about a day or 2 days, like, to learn how to play. It's a really fun song to play on guitar, and after you play it, you just want to sing along to it. And I feel like this is such a perfect Ceremony is such a like perfect song to listen to at any time of your life, and it'll always mean something through different like stages through your life. So I'm really glad to pick up this. And if it wasn't for Radiohead doing a performance of it, a cover, probably still wouldn't like know who New Order was, because I listened to a couple of songs, but it wasn't really hitting it for me until I listened to Ceremony, and then I was like, okay. And then I saw them. I also have another song, but it's a Variations album from Trainspotting. That's the soundtrack, and they have a song called Temptation. That's one of the songs that is from that Variations album, and I like that album, but I like that song. But this is the song for me that's like really, like, I could listen to it all day and I'll always never get bored of it. So yeah, very catchy song. I love how it sounds, especially on vinyl. You know, it has like that warm sound. It doesn't sound right if you play it in the car. It's one of those songs that if you have a record player or whatever, it sounds 10 times better than it does on any other device, whether it's your phone, a CD, or if you're listening to it in your car or whatever. The sound won't compare to how it sounds on vinyl. So glad to have this on vinyl, and glad to have it in my collection. And yeah, after listening to this song, it's definitely made me want to hear more of New Order. And I've listened to songs like Blue Monday, because I really love how the bass sounds in that song. What else? There's an album called Age of Something, Age of Consent. I don't remember what the album's called, but it has like a flower. So that's one of the albums that I'm listening to now, and I'm actually starting to dig it. It's pretty good so far, but maybe I'll pick up that album soon and review it. But yeah, New Order, Ceremony, and In a Lonely Place. Oh, also for Ceremony, there's 2 different versions. I think this is version 2. Version 1, I think, is like the original like recording of it, and then when they were making New Order, I think they decided to re-record it, and this is version 2. It says Fact 33. So but yeah, I feel like if I were to pick between the 2, I like version 2 better, which is this one. It just sounds more like more clear, and the guitar sounds more warm. But if it was for the first version, it kind of sounds like they still like, it's like a demo almost. But I really like this version a lot better. So yeah, New Order, Ceremony, and In a Lonely Place. Like I said, I haven't really listened. I listened to In a Lonely Place once, and the bass line for that song is pretty good. But other than that, I always go to Ceremony. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of New Order, what your favorite songs are. And if you like Joy Division as well, let me know what your favorite songs are from them. I really love Joy Division. I want to get their album soon, so maybe that's going to be one of the stuff I have to get on my list for this year. Yeah, there's a lot of songs that I like from Joy Division, like Transmission, Digital. Digital is my favorite song from them. What else? Disorder. There's a whole bunch of songs. It's very like dark sounding, but you also feel like you're not like, it kind of is a healing kind of album for me in a way. Even though it has dark songs, it's still like something that you feel, and it like helps you. So yeah, but we're talking about New Order, so anyways, I'm going on and on about this. So yeah, if you guys hadn't heard about Ceremony, go on YouTube, check them out. If you like the song, buy the album, support physical media, because we need that for us, and especially the younger generation. So yeah, that's all I like to say for this album, and I will see you guys next week, and I'll maybe talking about a movie that I got into, or a TV show or something like that. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day, and see you guys next week. Bye everyone. Take care.